It's Monday. That means it's time to vote for top 10 comic book covers of the week, and stay tuned for the results of week 1. Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0 and fans. I'm your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you 2020's top 10 comic book covers. Fans, this is season 3, week 2, and this comic book covers cover the week of January 8th, 2020. That's right, fans. And fans, if this is your first time watching this series, welcome. This is the video series where each and every week I show you, the fans, my top 10 comic book covers of the week. And then by the time we get to the end of the video, you guys get to vote on which is your favorite comic book cover of the week. And by the time we get to the end of the year, fans, we will have a final say on which is the comic book cover of the year, because you guys participated and you guys voted. Guys, it's awesome series. Thank you so much for your participation. So before we get into week 2's comics, first, you must like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss any notifications from me, fans. And I have to give you the results of week 1. So the winner of week 1 goes to Thor issue 1. This is that variant cover where Thor is on a mountain and he's holding up Mjolnir, and it's just a very classic and nostalgic looking cover. I thought it was gorgeous, and at first I didn't think this cover was going to win because it didn't get any votes until maybe halfway through the voting process here. And it came on strong and hard. So remember, guys, every vote matters, okay? All right. So without further ado, let's get into this countdown, kicking it off with number 10. And number 10 this week goes to Deadpool issue 2. This is kind of cool cover, maybe not the best. I struggled to find a couple of really good covers this week, so Deadpool kind of fell in there by default. But it's kind of cool as you get to see, it looks like Deadpool is, I don't know if he's getting eaten by this monster or he's standing behind it, but he's holding the jaws of the monster open and the teeth are just totally exaggerated, and that's what I like about comic book drawings. They can be over exaggerated at times. And then you get to see Elsa Bloodstone standing on the creature's mouth and with the gun on her shoulder. It's pretty cool, right? So I liked it. I thought it was fitting to put in there at number 10. So if you guys want this to win this week, you got to make sure you vote in the comment section below. All right, next, coming in at that 9th spot this week, this one goes to X-Force. This is issue 5. This is a really awesome cover with Forge on there, using that Krakoan technology, right? He can use modern day weapons and the organics of Krakoa and make all these kinds of weapons. And he kind of hinted at that in the last issue of X-Force. So with this upcoming issue, it's right there on the cover. You can see he's made this type of armor, this tech, all these guns and stuff like that. I think it's awesome, and I can't wait for them to actually use this technology in the future of this series. All right, so moving on to number 8. Number 8 goes to the Immortal Hulk, guys. This is issue 29. This is a cool, like, classic monster type of cover. It's like a Godzilla facing Mothra, right? That's what it looks like to me here. So you have the Hulk fighting this weird dragon-like creature. This cover is done by Alex Ross. It's above like high buildings and whatnot. I think it's just really cool. Alex Ross continues to hit it out of the park when it comes to these Immortal Hulk covers. So guys, if you want to see this one get cover of the week, you got to make sure you vote. All right, next on the list, coming in at number 7, we have Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality. This is issue 2. And this is cool because I love the Hobgoblin as a villain. And we have Symbiote Spider-Man in the background looking down at you. And Hobgoblin's got his pumpkin bombs. They're throwing them at the reader. And he's on his goblin glider and whatnot. I thought this is cool. This cover is done by Greg Land. So if you guys want to see this win, you got to make sure you vote. All right, so next, coming in at number 6. Number 6 this week, we have New Mutants. This is issue 5. I'm going to call this the Wolverine variant because we have Wolverine on the cover. He's just slicing and dicing his enemies here, and it's just all detailed with pieces flying all over this stuff. It looks really good. Whenever Wolverine's on the cover, I think for the most part, he makes it makes for a pretty good cover there. All right, so next on the list, coming in at number 5. Number 5 this week goes to the first Catwoman cover of the year, and this one is Catwoman issue 19. This is a variant cover. This one is kind of cool because you get to see Selina actually putting on that glove, and she's getting ready to, which looks like she's getting ready to do some kind of battle, and she's got that cool facial expression like she's like, hey boys, you ready to do it? Oh my god, that kind of sounded wrong, didn't it? So anyway, yeah, really, the colors really look good in this cover. I love how it's kind of got this purple tone to it, and it kind of matches the costume as well. And again, like I said earlier, the facial expression on this cover is absolutely gorgeous. So we'll see where this one falls. Let's move on to number 4. And number 4 this week, fans, goes to Morbius, the Living Vampire. This is issue 2. This is another nice looking cover done here for this series. I think it's awesome, man. Check out his freaking fingers, dude. They're like completely elongated. He's got these wings. Look at that facial expression with the fangs coming out of him and these bats. Like, dude, this is a badass looking cover. If anything is going for this book, the covers are absolutely gorgeous when it comes to this one. So yeah, Morbius issue 3 falls in that number 4 spot. If you guys want to see this one get cover of the week, make sure you vote. All right, next, coming in at number 3. And number 3, fans, this one goes to Batman. This is issue 86. This is that variant cover here, where we have Batman who's driving the Batmobile, right? And you get to see him in the window, but who's going after him? It's freaking Deathstroke, man. That's freaking badass right there. And he's like cutting through the Batmobile, and you get to see the sparks and the glass shatter all over the place. And it just looks like a complete mess. And I think Batman is he's like driving like this and shit like that. And he's just trying to get Deathstroke off of it. It looks like it's a complete fail at this point. But I love the freaking cover. You even get to see like a street sign back there, like the arrows, like he's turning, and even Gotham in the background and bats. Really detailed looking cover. So if you guys want to see this one get cover of the week, make sure you guys vote. All right, next, coming in at number 2, and I might be a little bit biased on this one. You guys know how I feel with my Black Cat covers. This is Black Cat. This is issue 8. It's a J. Scott Campbell variant, not variant, actually real cover here. So we get to see Felicia as she is sitting on top of a diamond, but it looks like she's being held. The diamond is being held by her, which is kind of weird. But again, I always love the way he draws Felicia, and I love this cover. It's just a little bit different, and I love her pose and things like that, and her hair, and it just looks really great, and it just pops out there right at you. So yeah, guys, if you want to see this one get cover of the week, you know what you got to do. You got to vote. And last but not least, guys, coming in at number 1 this week, this one goes to Excalibur issue 5. This is the variant cover for this one, and this is a nice looking cover of Dark Phoenix. God dang, it just looks great. I love the red and the yellow costume, and you get to see the Phoenix surrounding her, the Phoenix Force and whatnot, and you get to see all these images behind her in the, in space and whatnot. Even the Excalibur font is kind of highlighted in like this tone of orange, which looks really nice. This cover really stands out for me. I really love this one. This one was my favorite of the week, and if this is your favorite of the week, guys, you got to make sure you vote. So fans, there you have it. There are the top 10 comic book covers of the week. Now it's your turn in the comments below, guys, to tell me what is your favorite comic book cover of the week. Make sure, again, you put it in the comment section below. And if any of these top 10 are not your favorite, you can put your own comic book cover of the week in there. And that might start to trend and overtake those other top 10 covers. You never know. It's happened before. And make sure you have your vote in by next week, okay, by 8 a.m. next Monday as I bring you Group 3 and give you the results to Group 2. And remember, guys, only one vote per person, okay? If you have multiple accounts, that's a different story. One vote per person, only one cover, okay? And if you do put two, I'm going to put the first one you say in those comments. So once again, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any comments from me. And until next time, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and you've been watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Take care, fans. Bye.